We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. It is the opener of the 2024 season for these two teams. And off we go on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Now a run with the rookie out of Oregon. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one. That's to the left side. Caught by McMillan.
Yeah, there's not a lot to this route. Man coverage and you got a drag route. Give him a little something off the line and go. Win with speed. Good accurate ball on the front shoulder pad. Allows him to pick up the rest after the catch and leads to a big game.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Baker going to give it to Irving. And he'll be brought down at the 45. Johnny Newton, rookie out of Illinois, there to bring him down. On 2nd down, Baker. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
On the ground, it's Irving. He'll get about 2. Johnny Newton, rookie out of Illinois, there to bring him down. 2nd down and 8. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's to the sideline and intercepted.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify.
Oh, no, disastrous start. First throw of his career is intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense. You're defending your own goal line. You got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. A pass pulled in by Irving. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 22-yard line.
A give. This is Irving. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. Looking downfield for Otten. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. That's the veteran linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
Daniels now on 1st down. That's to the 3rd-round pick, Luke McCaffrey. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. They'll motion over Samuel. On 1st down, Daniels. He's going to air this one out. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Luke McCaffrey. Touchdown, Commanders. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
King! Hey, alert!
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. And that will wind up incomplete. 0-0. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Mayfield.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult.
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Adoree Jackson.
I think when he goes back and watches this film, that's certainly going to be a ball he wishes he could get back. He puts a little too much air on it, and they're able to make a play, and they get themselves off the field.
Play action. Here's Daniels. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Van Sinnen was the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down. From the gun, it's a give to Eckler. And he's going to manage to get this out of harm's way and bring it up to the 5-yard line. Good gain of 4. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. Has his man. It's Samuel. And it's going to be a Commander's 1st down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Another run here for Robinson. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Elijah Cansey in on the stop. On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The tight end Ertz in motion. They'll go. Here's Daniels. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. He's got it. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. Now it is 1st and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Robinson. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, Washington. The extra point is up and through. And the Commanders move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. On 1st down is Mayfield. It's complete to Evans. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
Hey, alert 33.
That's good. For a Buccaneers, 1st down.
Now Mayfield. Right back to Evans. He's got it again. And they're going to work this down inside the...
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. We've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. They go right back to Godwin. He's got it again. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. 2nd down throw for Mayfield. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. And that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And he's going to have a Bucs 1st down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long. That's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 1, 2nd and goal. Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. It is brought in the end zone. Mike Evans. Touchdown Buccaneers. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Buccaneers are on the board. It's now 14-7. Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get this only up to about the 33-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Daniels. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up, both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Samuel going to see what he can do. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll run to begin the drive with Eckler. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Hassan Reddick there to make the play. They face 2nd down and 7. A gift, and here comes Robinson. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. On play action, Daniels. He'll try and get there on the ground. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Commanders first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. The offense trying to extend the lead, but the defense, not only the takeaway, but Greg, the pick 6, and they can tie this thing up.
Yeah, and this game has been in the balance the entire way, and now for this defense to come up with this pick 6, they've got a decision to make now, finding themselves down by 1 here in the second half.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Samuel going to see what he can do. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10. The motion man here is McClure. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Now he'll air one out. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On the handoff, it's Irving. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. To throw is Mayfield. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. On 1st down, here's Irving. Good blocking to the 15. And he's going to take this all the way home. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Samuel going to see what he can do. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll go play action here with Daniels. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. That's Hassan Reddick getting in there to bring him down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Malik Mustafa. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That one taken in. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa. That is 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. McLaughlin put it on the extra point. And the Bucs have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Samuel going to see what he can do. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now, faking the give. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. On 1st down, Daniels. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted.
think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again?
He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And it'll lead to a second down. They'll run with Irving. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. Going up top for Evans. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. And the Commanders are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down,
a good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
First down, Washington.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's taken in. It's Austin Eckler.
great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Daniels gonna throw again. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Zion McCollum. And the Buccaneers will take over here at their own 12.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
That's caught down the field. He's got McMillan. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 88 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll throw with Daniels. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Throwing on 2nd down. Daniels. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. From the shotgun on 3rd down. Daniels. He's got it. And he will go all the way. Luke McCaffrey. Touchdown, Commanders. And what an opener it has been for... Now it's a fake. They'll flip it to the kicker. This is caught. And he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again. But this one works. So instead of 1, they get 2. The kickoff unit is out there. And they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Good.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. Hit as he threw it, and the pass is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far. He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Mikey Sanders-Still. And a nice return there. He is out of bounds right at midfield.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the 2nd round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a 1st rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever.
And he will score. Game on. Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. The extra point is good. And the Commanders are back within 6. Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick.
Sometimes you can get a little carried away when you feel like things are going your way, and I think that's the case here, Mike. You get the touchdown. Now they're thinking, all right, let's get the ball right back to our offense. In this case, I think the aggressiveness ends up costing.
Not much happening there. Just a short game. Here's a 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Mayfield to throw. That is caught by McMillan. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Hey, alert 33.
Now Mayfield to the left side to Godwin. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Throwing is Baker. He'll find his running back, White. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Rashad White. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Regular. Watch out.
Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Now return, coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On play action, Daniels. Now a pass deep for McLaurin. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Daniels now going to look to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Third and long, and here's Daniels. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. And he is going to score.